What is up, my people? What is up? I'm doing another video real quick. The Sabre stun gun with the pepper spray. You know that I recommend anybody carry anything in any situation, but I do think that this pepper spray is a little bit effective, but I do recommend this pepper spray that I carry on a daily basis. This is also Sabre, but law enforcement carries this. Okay, Crossfire. You can get this in Army Surplus. This one I got at Shooter's World, but we're going to be talking about this one because I bought this particularly for my wife when she's out and about, because I'm still trying to get her familiar with firearms and things, and it's going to take some time because she was never exposed to firearms. But that's another story. We'll get into that in another video and try to see if but anyway, let's talk about this. This is the Sabre pepper spray and combo with the stun gun. All right, oops, sorry about that. Trying to make these videos is hard that I don't have a cameraman or something. So okay, so let's unbox this. Let's break this down. So everybody knows what a pepper spray is. It's saying that you can spray this within 12 to 14 feet, the pepper spray, and 16 feet for 3 seconds. 16 feet for 3 seconds, and 10 seconds for 12 to 14 feet. All right, that's what the pepper spray is advertising as. Sabre Red. I don't know what that means. You know, these are good to have for, like, you know, if you got people out and about just trying to do some stuff. And also keep in mind, like, if you go bike riding or whatever and there's a loose dog outside, you may want to pepper spray them. You know what I mean? What pepper spray do I recommend? I already showed you, but this will also be useful, and the stun gun too, because if you stun a dog, they're most likely gonna get off you, or they might get scared just for the sound of the stun gun. All right, so let's open this up. See what we got. By the way, I did buy this for $15 at Shooter's World yesterday, and I said I had to grab it for my wife. I paid, and it comes with a little holster. The USB to charge your stun gun. The pepper spray itself. And I will tell you, I have a lot of pepper sprays, but something's different about this one. You got the keychain to carry it with your keychain, which is cool. I never seen one like this, pepper spray like this, so I think it's kind of unique, even though I don't even know if it means anything. But something is something. I'll be honest with you. This may not be as strong as mine's, the one that I carry, but something is something. So you got the holster for your stun gun right here. This little flimsy holster. At least they give you a holster. Doesn't say the advertisement of how many wattage, but this becomes a light, I think. All right, that becomes a light. Oh no. When you do this one, you can use this as a light as well. Doesn't say how many lumens the lights is. And then this is when you're ready to stun. That red indicator, this is for the light. The first one is for the light, and that red indicator is for time for you to stun. So let's see how it works. Yeah. this will, and I was told that um, somebody tried to go on somebody's door, and they used something like this to stun the doorknob, and they got electrocuted and they backed off. So keep in mind, having something like this in your disposal is very useful, and especially if you're like, you know, um, a smaller person or whatever. Like kids could use this as long as you show them the correct way. You know, some kids, you know, um, go bike riding, and you know, there's bullies. There's bullies. Let's be real with it. We don't live in a society that people, whatever, you know. Let's be real with it. There's bullies out there. I've been bullied when I was a kid, and you know, something like this would have been very useful for situations. And always having mace will be useful. And educate your kids if you're gonna let them carry mace or stun gun, because you know it can be useful for them. You know what I mean? And you know, your significant other, if they're not really too familiar with firearms or whatnot, this will be a good route. Um, Education is key, right? So having something is better than having nothing. Do I recommend this stuff? If you don't have anything and you're just trying to defend yourself, and I think this is a good way to go. Is there better options all day? If you're scared of firearms, you're scared, and you shouldn't be. Nobody should be scared of firearms, to be honest with you, because firearms is there to defend ourselves. But if you're too scared, and some people can't legally carry a firearm, this will be a good route. Bear spray, pepper spray, be a good route, because it's all legal. You know what I mean? But I hope this was useful, because I honestly carry bear spray in my house just in case shit hits the fan. Like somebody comes out here, acts erratic, they're getting hit with bear spray. I'm not even pulling out the pepper spray at that point. Putting out the bear spray, I'm taking the target down, and it's a wrap. But you do have to keep in mind, whether you're using pepper spray, whether you're using bear spray, you do have to keep in mind that it is a strong product. If you don't know how to properly use it, you could do damage to yourself, and that's going to stay with you for like 24 to 48 hours. It takes a long time to get that stuff off you. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys found this useful. Like and subscribe. Peace. We out. Love.